Imagine this, a woman in her 50s or 60s with loose curly hair standing beside an old tan or gold sedan. Two children walk toward her, completely unaware. Could this have been the moment Jack and Lilly Sullivan were quietly taken, not by a stranger, but by their own family? Here's something interesting. The eyewitness described the woman as around 50 to 60 years old, Caucasian, with loose curls. That description has some striking similarities to Cody's mother, Belynda Gray, who is in her early 60s, Caucasian, and has naturally curly hair. Could she have been the one helping her son, quietly stepping back into his children's lives? First, a huge thank you to everyone who helped us reach 1,000 subscribers. Your support keeps this investigation alive and ensures stories like Jack and Lilly's reach the world. If you're watching this right now, drop your location in the comments. Where are you tuning in from? We want to see how far this story travels. And don't stop here, keep subscribing, because together we can build this community to 2,000, then 3,000, and eventually 5,000 subscribers. Every subscriber helps us bring more updates, theories, and investigations about Jack and Lilly. Right now, one of the most important questions remains. Are Jack and Lilly alive with their father? And could Cody's mother, Belynda Gray, have played a key role in this mysterious disappearance? Jack, just 4 years old, and Lilly, 6, disappeared from their home in Nova Scotia on May 2nd, 2025. They were young, full of energy, and loved by everyone around them. At the time, the children were living with their mother, Malia Brooks Murray, her husband, Daniel Martell, their baby, and Daniel's mother, Janie Mackenzie. It was a blended household, a home with love but also change, as the children had recently joined a family that included a new baby and a stepfather. This household, though well-meaning, meant that their biological father, Cody Lee Sullivan, was no longer a daily presence in their lives. He remained connected through child support, occasional visits, and the love every father holds for his children. The disappearance of Jack and Lilly sent shockwaves through the community. Neighbors, family, and even strangers searched tirelessly, hoping for any sign of the children, praying for their safe return. These are the children everyone is trying to find, young, innocent, and missing. Every detail about their lives, their family, and their routines matters in understanding the mystery of where they went. Cody Lee Sullivan is the biological father of Jack and Lilly. At the time of their disappearance, Cody was no longer living with his children. He had been paying child support and doing his best to stay connected from a distance. But the blended household with his children's mother, Malia Brooks Murray, her husband Daniel Martell, and their new baby meant Cody was not part of their everyday life. Despite this, Cody has a clean record. No criminal history, no arrests, nothing to suggest wrongdoing. He even underwent a polygraph test, which he passed as part of the investigation into his children's disappearance. Cody was living quietly with his mother, Belynda Gray, in Nova Scotia, after losing his apartment and car. He had no public disputes with the family and maintained a low profile. Could a father like Cody, who loves his children and has never been in trouble with the law, have quietly stepped in to reclaim Jack and Lilly, perhaps to protect them or ensure they were safe? It's a question that many in the community are asking. Cody's role as their father, combined with his clean record and polygraph results, makes him a central figure in understanding what might have happened to Jack and Lilly. A key piece of the puzzle comes from an eyewitness report. A woman was seen, described as around 50 to 60 years old, Caucasian, with loose curls, standing beside a tan or gold sedan as two children approached. Interestingly, this description bears some similarities to Cody's mother, Belynda Gray. Belynda is in her early 60s, Caucasian, and has naturally curly hair. She also lives with Cody and has been actively involved in supporting him. Could this have been Belynda quietly helping her son, perhaps ensuring that Jack and Lilly were safe, out of harm's way, and possibly stepping back into Cody's care?
We do not know for certain. The police have not confirmed the identity of the woman, and all we have are descriptions and theories. But the resemblance raises a question that cannot be ignored. Could a grandmother have played a role in her grandchildren being safely removed from the household without anyone realizing? This is where the mystery deepens. Every detail matters. The car, the woman, the children, and the timing, all creating a picture that investigators and the public are still trying to understand.
Investigators have worked tirelessly to uncover any clue about Jack and Lilly Sullivan. Every lead, every tip has been examined. Among the most significant pieces of evidence is Lily's pink blanket, which was found in 2 separate locations. The discovery of these items sparked hope, but also deepened the mystery. How did the blanket end up in 2 different places? And what does that mean about the children's movements? Witnesses reported seeing a tan or gold sedan near the area around the time the children disappeared. One eyewitness provided a detailed description of a woman standing beside the car as 2 children approached. These reports have become a central part of the investigation, yet police have been careful not to jump to conclusions. Search efforts have been extensive. Hundreds of tips were reviewed by authorities. Over 50 people were interviewed. Police canvassed neighborhoods, patrolled forests, and checked waterways. Despite these efforts, no confirmed sighting of Jack and Lilly has been made since that day. Every piece of evidence raises more questions than answers. Experts and family members have speculated about the children's possible movements, but officially, authorities maintain that there is no indication of criminal involvement at this stage. That said, the timing of the sightings, the blanket, and the vehicle all hint at careful planning. Someone knew what they were doing. It's a mystery that continues to baffle Nova Scotia. The combination of physical evidence, eyewitness accounts, and family dynamics all point to a complex situation that investigators are still trying to untangle. Here's a theory that many in the community are discussing, one that could explain the mystery surrounding Jack and Lilly Sullivan. What if Jack and Lilly are still alive? What if their biological father, Cody Lee Sullivan, quietly stepped in to reclaim them, not to harm, but to protect and care for his children? When you connect the pieces, Cody has no criminal record and passed a polygraph. He was living with his mother, Belynda Gray, a woman whose description partially matches the eyewitness account of a woman seen with the children. The eyewitness reported a woman in her 50s to 60s, Caucasian, with loose, curly hair, standing beside a tan or gold sedan as the children approached. Investigators found pieces of Lily's pink blanket in multiple locations and noted a suspicious vehicle, hinting at deliberate planning. Could Belynda have assisted her son, ensuring that the children were removed safely and quietly? Could Cody, as their father, have stepped back into their lives in a way that went unnoticed by the household or neighbors? We cannot confirm this theory. Police have not accused Cody or Belynda of any wrongdoing, but the facts we know do allow for the possibility that Jack and Lilly are alive today, somewhere safe, under the care of family who love them. It's a theory that gives hope, but also raises questions. Why haven't the children been seen publicly? How did the events unfold on that day? And could this theory explain the strange sightings, the blanket, and the vehicle? The mystery remains, but one thing is clear. Every clue, every eyewitness report, and every family connection matters. And understanding these possibilities could be key to finally knowing the truth about Jack and Lilly.
Now it's your turn. What do you think? Could Jack and Lilly really be alive with their father, quietly cared for by him and perhaps even by their grandmother, Belynda Gray? Or is there another side to this mystery that we haven't uncovered yet? If you're watching right now, drop your location in the comments. We want to see how far this story reaches and hear from people all around the world. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Thanks to you, we've reached 1,000 subscribers, but the journey doesn't stop here. Keep subscribing so we can grow this community to 2,000, 3,000, and eventually 5,000 subscribers. Every subscriber helps us bring more updates, investigations, and theories about Jack and Lilly, keeping the search alive. The story of Jack and Lilly is still unfolding, and together we can make sure their story is never forgotten.